We're very excited for this first episode. It's going to be all about the service industry.
Yeah.
Drinking, drugs,
Physical abuse.
It is so insane the type of people that we come across.
No. At all costs, I was about to go crazy.
I don't want a bartender.
No, I don't either. I don't want to be with somebody in the industry. It's just like, not only is it mentally exhausting, but it's physically exhausting.
There's a lot of pressure. Oh, she's a good Christian girl who works at a nightclub.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, it's Regan. Welcome back to another episode of Cozy Up with Regan and Friends with Jaya.
Hey y'all.
This is our new format that we mentioned last week, where it'll be me and Jaya, and then next week it'll be me and Maddie, and then just beat bopping back and forth.
Yeah.
Jaya and I were very excited for this first episode because it's going to be all about the service industry.
Yeah, the nitty gritty.
The nitty gritty, the do's and don'ts, the fun times and the bad times, the highs and the lows.
Yeah, the pits and the peaks.
Yeah, and there's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
We've both been in the service industry. I've been in the service industry since I was 16, so 10 years.
Yeah, mine's been probably like 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it never changes.
No.
You think you've seen it all until there's a new day.
Yeah,
there's a new type of person out there.
Yeah, and it always baffles you. And I feel like people, when you go out and about, you don't ever notice the tables around you, the people around you at the bar. But then when you're behind the bar and you're looking at the grand scheme of everything, you can pinpoint who's going to be a good customer and who's going to be a bad one by the time they walk in the door. You can
tell how they approach literally entering.
Oh my gosh.
How they approach the host, how they approach you. Do they just seat themselves and call it a day? I have never assumed I seat myself. I will stand at the front of a restaurant.
Yes.
For way too long until someone's like, oh, you can sit wherever.
Yeah.
I have never, and I will never, just assume I just pick where I want to sit.
No, literally.
I know there's a structure, a flow, a system in order.
You would truly think that half the people that we do encounter, it's their first day on earth.
No, literally.
It's their first day ever communicating. It's their first time ever going out to eat. It's their first time doing anything.
Yeah. And it's crazy because when somebody treats you like that or says something crazy, it's I'm just a blip, a tiny blip in their life. And this is how they are everywhere they go, every single day for as long as they can and will remember. I fear for their wife,
for their husband. I fear for their children. I fear for their coworkers.
Insane. It is so insane the type of people that we come across.
No.
Do you have anyone who sticks out?
Not off the top of my head. I feel for me, I get a lot of people at the bar that just love to pour their heart and soul out.
Yeah.
They just tell you oh yeah, I have to go get a colonoscopy tomorrow or in the next couple days. Or it's I'm telling you about how my relative burned down my house and wrecked my car or just crazy stories, and I'm oh wow, you must either need to really get it out or I'm a person that just looks like somebody you can confide in. It's I feel people love to just come and vent to you, and the stories that I hear are truly baffling.
Or you just have people who just feel so entitled.
Yes.
And it's God forbid you have a full bar. The bar we work at has 30 seats around it.
Yeah.
Which doesn't sound like much, but it's a lot when they're all full at the same time, all needing something.
And it's a circle. So it's one big circle and we're in the middle.
Yes. And it's you'll have one random Susie sit down.
Yeah.
And she thinks it is her time to shine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the snap the... Hey, God forbid you give them your name because then they start using it.
No,
Jaya, Regan.
Oh my gosh.
Regan.
Yes.
1 moment.
1 minute. I haven't even met you yet.
Oh, I'll be talking to a customer actively.
Yeah.
And there'll be someone over here. Regan, I'll say in just 1 moment.
Yeah.
I am literally talking to another human, helping another human. And somebody over here is chirping because they need another vodka soda.
Somebody literally yelled at RP the other day when we were in a hockey rush, and I almost got out of character. I do my best to keep my cool. And somebody literally was yelling at RP, which is the sweetest lamb chop.
He's a lammy.
Oh my gosh. I was
I'll protect him at all costs.
At all costs, I was about to go crazy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's just, that's one of the things where it's just like baffling. Like,
Yeah.
what in your head makes you think that I'm just like going to tell the person I'm actively talking to, actually, hold on, you don't matter. She needs a vodka soda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's like a flow and it's based off of when you sit down. And my number one thing that I mess up all the time is like I try and keep like my head down or keep myself like focused on that one person.
Mhm.
And then
You make accidental eye contact.
Eye contact
Kills ya.
and they're
I
always
never,
and it's
ever
like
look.
staring into your
It's
soul.
like when you're doing game day well, don't you dare look up.
Yeah.
You look down at your things. You look down at the bottle.
Oh.
If you look up, you have 25 people staring at you waiting for you to make eye contact. You just have to look back down and hope they don't say anything.
Or like you're like literally making a drink and somebody's like telling you what they need and you haven't even started talking to them.
No,
They're
I'm like, I fear you're not.
Hey, when you have a second, can I get like 16 sours?
No rush at all. But right now, can you make me 45 Jack and Coke?
Yeah. And since there's no rush, it will take about 30 to 45 minutes.
No rush, perfect.
Yeah.
Because there is no rush happening.
Yeah.
There's an order.
During a rush, like, especially like where we work now, it's a lot of scratch craft cocktails, like bitters this, syrups this, egg whites, like everything and anything. So like what would you say like you're in a rush? Like what is like your least favorite thing? Like when the ticket comes through and it says this thing, like what is like grinding your gears?
Tipsy Pig.
Okay.
Which is like a old fashioned that I have to like grab. It's, I don't know. It's the fact that I have to like go get bacon from the kitchen.
Yeah.
I have to, and then I have to pour it into this little pig statue.
Yeah.
I don't know. In a rush, it's literally any cocktail that's not a vodka soda. No. Truly. It's any cocktail. Don't make me make an old fashioned. Don't make me make you a lemon drop. Don't make me like.
For a little context, like we work at, like it's a whiskey bar. So a lot of our cocktails are like whiskey based. So a lot of old fashions, a lot of sours. The one that gets me is like a campfire. If I have to smoke
like a pineapple tequila sour would send me over the edge.
Like an egg white. Like if you are not a bartender and you've never had a shaken egg white.
I have my answer.
Okay.
You want to know what sends me over the edge on game day? When Hung Chetty rings in a whiskey flight. Oh my. Never fails that Hung Chetty.
Sort of flight ever.
And it's always him. Love him to pieces. If you're watching, I love you to pieces.
Him
but
and
God
Elias.
forbid those need to be 86 on a game day.
86. Like nobody, you see.
You see
this
the
is another
state
thing
of our bar.
Of the audacity of like people. I have common courtesy because I understand and we've worked in it. If I see shoulder to shoulder, no room, no seats available,
layers
see
of
the
people.
Bartender has like 50 tickets coming out, and you have the audacity to order a mimosa flight, a whiskey flight, a non-boozy flight.
Non-boozy's the next
sort
one.
of flight, you can literally go kiss my ass. Like the audacity of some people.
There's no reason that someone on a game day ready to go rock it at a hockey game is like, I wonder what a life.
Let me like do a little tasting. Let me sniff it. Let me twirl it
you're
around.
Shooting it back and calling it a day. I know you're doing that.
Yeah.
If I put I can't even say it.
That's Craig.
If I put how do you even say it properly?
Elijah Craig
in all 4 glasses, I guarantee they'd be like, this one tastes like normal.
Literally.
This one's a little smoky. I guarantee you.
No.
You've done it before. We were out of a whiskey and Jay just put Elijah Craig in both.
I literally said, fuck that. I literally grabbed a random bottle, happened to be Elijah Craig. Sorry, Luke. Like, don't fire me. But I was like, they're not going to know the difference. These people who come in here and they think they're connoisseur. Oh, well, let me. Can I take a look at that bottle?
You have Jack Daniels in all 4.
No, literally, you're getting Old Overhaul. We get that thing for like $5 a bottle.
No, literally.
Like, oh gosh.
What's something that like, to the listener, if you're not in the service industry, what's something a customer does that you wish they didn't? Like, what's one thing that you wish customers wouldn't do?
I think that like we talk about this all the time. Is that like, so as bartenders, sometimes if it gets busy or we like cut a server, we have to go be the table servers. My biggest pet peeve is, hey, like, can I get like some ketchup? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely, go back. And like, you have to go back.
And you got a smile on your face. Yeah, you're being nice.
Like being nice. I'm like, first time, sure. Second time, okay. Third time,
Yeah, then you come back, oh, we need ranch,
yeah.
actually. Then you're like, okay, anything else? Like, no,
Yeah.
just the ranch. You come back, oh, my Coke's empty. Okay, it wasn't almost empty when I came back the last 2 times. And it's like, oh, actually, can we get more napkins for the table?
Yep.
And I'm like, that is all okay. But I have been back and forth like 7 times. Like, truly, what else do you need?
No, like, genuinely.
I will get you everything, but you have the most wonderful experience. But please, for the love of God, make it minimal trips.
Like, I'm not here to run a 5K.
No.
I'm here to be quick and efficient.
Yes.
And get my money and go.
Yes.
Like, I'm trying to, like, flip tables. I'm trying to be speedy with it.
Yes.
Another thing that gets me is, you have, like, a bigger table. Everybody's chatting, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you start bringing the food out. Or even drinks.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, I got a double smash burger with sweet potato fries. Anybody. Anyone. Crickets, dog.
Okay, then you say it again. Double smash, sweet potato fries. Does anybody have a double smash sweet potato fries?
And then you're thinking in your head like, okay, I screwed up. Nobody even ordered this.
No, and then I'm like, double smash. And then I'm trying to say, like, because I have, like, plates. I'm like, does anybody have a double smash burger?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, some Karen in the corner is like, oh, I think that's me.
I think I got that.
It's like, I'm trying to be so nice, and I know it just sounds like we're just like complaining over little things, but it happens all
Or
the
what
time.
about that? Well, oh my God, I'm thinking something so specific. We could do so many scenarios with this table. That soccer team that came in.
That was horrible.
And then
okay, let me just give you this is like the epitome.
This is the plot of this episode.
This is the epitome of the service industry. I am a bartender who sometimes serves. This day, I was bartending, and a walk-in 45 top.
That started out as 15.
Oh, I don't know if they started out as 15, but still, like, it was like 30.
Yeah.
I think. They started off big, but then they got even bigger. A 45 top walks in. All right, we're going to accommodate. We give them the patio. Then they have the audacity to sit down and try to start, like, rushing us and wondering what's taking so long getting their drink orders. I'm like, I fear what's taking me so long is that I have 45 individual people to ask if they want a passion fruit lemonade or a Coke.
Yes.
You know? Then they're ordering. And then it's like they're not in any sort of order. It's like wife is over here, husband's on the other side of the patio, son is in the middle with all his little friends.
Yeah.
And there's like no rhyme or reason. And then they're moving around. And then like one lady had the audacity. She went to the bathroom while I was finally taking the food order. And then she comes back and she's like, you missed me. I would like to order. And I was like, you were literally in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I will come back.
Yeah.
You will not go right now because I do have a system.
Yes.
And then they're like doing this and doing that. And then the one lady made a comment to the other server that her attitude wasn't right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she's just trying to get organized with 45 people who just walk in.
Like, I can't mentally prepare.
She asked you guys to all take a seat because otherwise, like, how the heck is she supposed to take drink orders and orders?
Yeah.
When you're like standing up, chit-chatting like it's a cocktail social.
Yeah.
You know?
Literally.
It's just like, what do you expect out of us?
Yeah.
What do you expect out of the wait time? Why do you expect that this person got their burger 10 minutes before this person got their burger? Well, it's like I have to send the food in like 10 to 15 people increments.
Yeah. And then they were also like, hey, so all the food came out. And then this one lady is like, I'm actually like missing something. I don't remember what I got though. And she didn't remember what she had.
Literally a lady came up to me. She's like, I never got my food. I'm like, okay, well, 20 minutes ago, I asked if everyone had their food. So that's the first issue.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you still don't have your food, but I did ask because I knew there'd be room for error.
Yes.
You know, I'm not naive. I know there's room for error.
That big, absolutely.
And I was totally ready to fix the problem, but I asked multiple times. I asked each chunk of people, like, is everything good? Do you have everything? Do we need ranch, ketchup, fries? Are we missing a burger? Like, I literally asked all those questions.
Yes.
And everyone said they were good. And then 25 minutes goes by. She's like, I don't have my food. I'm like, okay. And then I ask her, okay, well, what are we missing? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, what do you mean?
Oh,
Literally,
my
what do you mean you do not know? You're going to sit here and tell me you don't have your food. And then when I ask, like, what are we missing? I will run to the kitchen and make sure it's made immediately. But I have to know what I'm asking for.
Yeah.
I can't just be like, make me something on the menu.
On the fly. Doesn't matter
what did you order? Like, what are you missing? I'm staring at her almost mouth wide open.
Yeah.
Just like...
Yeah. And then just to like cherry on top of all that, like you have an order like that you're trying to organize. Everybody's separate. people are paying cash, people are paying card, people are like, well, actually now I want to buy this meal for this person, so then you got to combine
Can we like
them.
split sweet potato fries in half? I'm like, not at this point.
Like it's like you're so
no.
far gone. Like the audacity of like, if you ever, this is like my one advice to like people. Just be courteous in walking in with a big party. Like if you have not made
a phone call prior.
Yes, like if you have not made a reservation, do not walk in with 10 or more. Like truly.
Well,
like
I mean, you can.
You can, but like
I was gonna say like especially like 20 or more.
Okay, I would
Maybe
say
anything
15.
over 15.
I would say 15 or more. It's like so inconsiderate just for like, because at least for me, like I need to mentally prepare that I'm about to take care of 25 different personalities, potentially separate checks.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot,
It is
you
a
know,
lot.
and it's like you have to prepare for that. And then we have to get your table ready and you have to this, and this. And it's just like,
and if you do walk in, which it's okay, if I think it's fine, but you just have to have grace with your server. You have to be aware that they have like 5 or 6 other tables. Now they suddenly have 15, and taking an order for 15 people can set you back like a long time with the 3 tables you had perfectly like organized and timed out.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like, so it's just like if your server's taking a little bit longer, maybe it's because she's closing out her 3 other tables, or maybe it's like she's grabbing the food, then the drinks for the 2 other tables, and then she will get to you and give you the best service.
Or maybe that like you're the only server on and you just got 4 other tables at the exact same time.
Yeah. So it's just like have understanding and grace, and don't just assume like your party is
the priority because it's big.
Because like we do. Like, we are fully aware that we want everyone to have a good experience, and that's our goal.
Yeah.
But there are just times and situations and, like, systems and whatever that, like, just go on behind the scenes.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
I think, like, on a different note, we're going to, like, trail into something new. How do you think that, like, our dating life has like, or like, what do you think the perception on like people think of us as a bartender? Like if we're like talking to somebody, like do you think that like if you tell them or like I tell them I'm like, oh, I'm a bartender, do you think like people look at us differently?
For sure. I think unfortunately it's like such a sticky situation because it's like hypocritically is I don't want a bartender.
No, I don't either. I don't want to be with somebody in the industry.
I don't. And it's like, I kind of look at them differently. So I assume they look at me differently.
Yeah.
Like, I know male is a little bit different because the male is supposed to be like the leader with a good paying job who's supposed to provide. Like when you think about like longevity.
Yeah.
I don't. And like, it's so hard because like, I love the people I work with. I love every person, majority of the people I've encountered for coworkers and whatnot. And like, I know like this is some people's career and I know they love it. For me personally, I don't love that this is my like,
I don't
know. I don't know how to explain it in like a way that's not like bashing a bartender because that is our career and I do like it. But it's like, I do think an intellectual, God-centered businessman will say, like say you have like the last guy I talked to is like a finance bro who's very established, goes to church, well put together, and then it's like, oh, I'm a bartender.
Yeah.
And I don't work some days and I do work other days.
And my schedule is like constantly changing, whether it's like days of the week or like the times I do work. And then that goes into like spending time with somebody. It's like it's always going to be different.
And it's just like, it is like, unfortunately, I don't know if it's what's holding us back. I don't think that's the sole reason.
No.
But I don't like how it sounds.
No, it's not appealing.
I always have my like next thing. I'm like, but I'm looking for.
Yes.
I'm like, ideally, like this
You're
isn't
like trying to recover. You're like, but
I'm like, this is what I do. But I was like, but I have a degree in this, and like I'm planning to go do this. I'm just like, the Arizona job market's just really bad. Like, that's like my line because it is true. But like, I'm also like not trying that hard to like get out of it.
And it's like honestly, like. It just like sounds horrible because it's like we're all about being patient and like having things come to us. But I'm gonna tell you right now, service industry, that fast money, like as soon I work like a long like 7 to 8 hour shift, which is like truly not that long, and then I see that like $300-400 go into my account, I'm like, okay, yeah, that was worth it.
It was.
It's worth it. But then
it's like, if you have something coming up or you literally want to go for a nice dinner, like pick up a long shift and you got it covered.
Yeah.
You want to go buy something, pick up a long shift and you got it covered.
Yeah.
Pick up a game day, pick up, like that is what's addicting.
Yeah.
It's also addicting having like a fluid schedule. Like there's pros and cons to a fluid schedule. Like you and I can basically do whatever we want whenever we want within reason, because our schedule is completely fluid and not structured at all.
No, exactly. Like we don't need the PTO because we can just be like, we're going to be gone these days, and then we'll, like we can say, okay, we're going to be gone for these 4 days, but like when I get back, I'll work like 6 to 7 straight days.
Yeah.
Like
we can just leave, come back. Like,
yeah.
there's just like,
I'll double if you need me to if you take this shift or like just like stuff like that.
And it's like so nice. It's so
nice.
Such a luxury of the job. I'd say it's probably the best part of the service industry is like you're just living life. I can always commit to things. I can always make things work majority of the time. If I have friends coming to town on a random week or weekend, it's like, yeah, you just have to know in advance and I can take it off and it's like never an issue.
No, yeah. I think, and like now that we're like both like we're starting to like look on like coming out of it, I'm like, that like scares me. I'm like, oh my gosh. That's why it would like be so nice to have a remote job just to be able to like
there's still structure,
but you can like travel and then like just bring your laptop.
It's like not always that easy though, because it's like you're thinking of Kayla and her life. They're not all like that.
No,
like, Jeff can't
Kayla literally lives like that's like the perfect. Like,
but then like Jeff needs to be like at a desk in front of a computer, like
because he's on meetings and stuff like that too.
And it's like a lot of people need to be like they can't just beat bop around and like sit at the pool while they're working.
No, that's facts.
Yeah, so it's like not all remote jobs, or you can do it from a different location, but you will still be probably working 8 to 5 in your hotel room at a desk.
Yeah, for sure.
But like there's still room for enjoying.
Yeah.
But
do you think that there are like pros and cons to getting like that fast money? Like, do you think that you have a hard time like saving it, or like once you get it, like are you good at like spending it?
That was the same question, I think. Oh, wait. Saving it or spending it?
Saving it or spending it. Because it's like you're getting this chunk of change like every single day.
Well, I think it depends on the type of job. When we would work at Pop Stroke, it was like easier to save because you would get all your tips and your payroll one big chunk every other week.
Yeah, you get like one $3,000
so I would be like
check.
$200 here, $300 there, $500 to rent, and then like,
whatever's left
to savings, or like whatever. But now it's like every single shift we get money. So it's like every day I'm making $100 to $300. Every day I know I'm going to get $100 paycheck, $100 minimum.
Yeah.
But it's like $100 paycheck. So then it's like I just keep spending because it's like as I'm making money, I'm spending money. I'm making money, I'm spending money. It's like
okay, I
didn't
just like
saved much.
No, it's hard.
It is hard.
It was easier to like. I like getting that big chunk.
I do,
but like I also like being like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go pick up that shift, and then we can go treat ourselves the next day. It's just like it's such a give and take. I think that like also like. I know for like the servers, like as bartenders, we get all of our money like sent to us, like, it's going straight to our bank account. And the servers, like you get cash. I would hate having a job where it's like you only have cash.
Yeah, that's been my issue lately.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, cash has pros and cons. Cash is like in a bartender sense, cash is free money.
It is. It's monopoly money.
It's literally monopoly.
It doesn't exist. Like that's what I used to like go for the grocery store. Like cash is always my gas money.
Like when we went and had that like bougie dinner at Global, and I got caviar with a glass of Prosecco.
Yeah,
it was like an over $100 meal.
Yeah,
I had $100 bill. I don't even like.
Was a free meal.
It was a free meal.
Free meal.
Horrible.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Of mind. It is so horrible that we are grown adults.
I always tell my dad that, and he's like, that's so fucking stupid. Like, why do you think that?
I am still like aware of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But it's like so.
If it's not in my bank account, I'm not seeing the number. It doesn't exist.
Yeah. It's such a different mindset.
It is. It's like horrible mindset, because if I just like ended up saving that, then that should be like my savings. I just keep my cash and like. Yeah. I've always wanted to be one of those like people who have the book and they put their cash in the book and like that's how they save.
I just have a rule that any cash that comes into my room goes in my basket.
Yeah, you do have a good
cash basket.
Yeah.
Like if it stays in my car or it makes it to my wallet or it makes it into my purse.
It's free game.
It's like it's there and it's expensive because I have it like with me when I go places. But if I have like cash in my back pocket and I like come up to my room at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, well, that's going in the basket because it's in my room and my basket's right there. I'm taking it out and I'm putting it and I forget about it. And then I go in there and I'm like, oh, it's really nice stuff. But yeah, it's definitely like a different mindset.
No, for sure. Mindset. Along the line of financials, like, what do you think about like tipping culture and like how tips affect our lives? Because that's truly like all we do to make money is like our tips. Like that's our like livelihood. And do you feel that like the outsiders, like certain people like don't understand that is how we make our money? Or are they thinking we're just making like $30 an hour and we're not like, and like our tips don't really mean anything? Because there are a lot of people who will like, you know, they'll spend $100 and they'll tip you like $4. And like that doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, it's like the people who do that are the same people who seat themselves and expect
for sure.
You know?
Yeah. And then it's also like being like, we're both like really bubbly at work and like we love to have conversations, and like I like sometimes when I'm having a really good conversation, I'm like wondering if people are like, I wonder if she's just having this good conversation with me just to get a tip. Like I had like a really
people think that because I am having a good conversation with you to get a good tip and then they tip me $2.
No, I know, but like I had these like two gals at the bar last night, and like I was like, we were talking about like life and like how her name was Ivy and like Chini's name is Ivy, and then like I like walked away and then they were like, heard them whisper, they're like, oh, she thinks she's gonna get a tip, or like she said something about like a tip, and I was like, damn, like I thought
she actually said that,
like I heard like a whisper or something about a tip, and I was like, oh, like I'm like, do you think I'm like, no, like I'm having a good conversation with you. I'm telling you how my Chini is, like, you know?
Yeah. And every time I do have a good conversation, I definitely like genuinely mean it.
Yes.
But I do think in the back of my head, like, oh, I'm going to get a good tip out of these people.
I'm extra nice to this one singular person who looks like they're having a rough day, you know? Like, tell me about your problems.
Yeah. There is like a shift in the conversation. I'm like, okay, things are going well. I'm going to keep it going well and hope I get a good tip.
No, yeah, for sure.
But
I just like don't want like to come off as like fake, because like the reason I do love my job is because I am such a personable person and I love getting to know new people, because truly like we want different jobs. You never know who's going to come up to your bar.
No, I've met a lot of really good people.
Yeah, like networking and stuff like that. And like, so you truly want to have those conversations, but I don't want to like come off as like, I'm just going to be nice to you to get money.
I don't think majority of people think that though.
Yeah.
I truly don't. I think whatever you experienced last night was.
But I think it's like, the reason I think like that is because when I'm on the other side of the bar and I'm the customer, I'm like, are you being fake because you just want money?
Oh, do you?
Yes.
I don't think that.
I think that. Like, that's like how my brain works. So I'm like, are you like being fake nice? Are you like really calling me a sugar plum fairy gumdrop? Or do you like actually mean it? Like, are you just like saying that because you want the cheddar?
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's like, this is like totally kind of a switch in gears, but it's like back to that where we're like so bubbly and we're having all these conversations. It's like that is truly like an unspoken, like you don't realize how exhausting that is.
Yes.
Like, if we're going to, like, shift gears.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine, listeners, viewers, people who don't work at a bar or restaurant?
Yeah.
Imagine every day you go to work, you have to be on 10. You have to be bubbly,
like, I'm
happy, ready to hear about Uncle Craig's bunion.
Yes.
Like, you are locked into Samantha's ski trip.
Yes. Like, oh my gosh, let me see photos of your family. Like, you know, just like,
it's like, oh my God, girl, that looks so, you know,
like, no,
it's actually, but it fuels me and I love it. And that's why, like, I do, like, I love the bar industry, but it's also just like, whoa.
Your social battery is like a huge thing. Like, there are days when I'm like, either of us are leaving for work and we're just like, all right, I'm leaving.
And I literally get into my car at the end of a shift. Music's not even playing. I'm going 70 miles an hour just
dead silent, or I'll have like some EDM on or something crazy, or like
max volume to it. I'm just
volume. No, literally, it's completely cleared, and I'm like,
I am so hunched over. It's out of control.
I like take my hair out of a pony, like I'm looking a mess. Like, no, we like get our makeup off, like, and we're just
like silent,
like so drained, and then like.
Then we do it again the next day.
And then we do it again the next day.
And the day after.
And it not only takes like a mental strain, because it does, because it like it's hard. Like, we are not allowed to have bad days as a work, because I'm not gonna like go in and be a sob story and have customers be like, "Are you okay today?"
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm there to like make your experience good. Like, I'm not gonna go there and be like, I don't need a pity party, you know? So like, you gotta fake the funk. But like, it is like very mentally draining that you do have to be on 10 100% of the time.
Yeah, because there's definitely days I've gone to work and it's like, it's a bad day.
Yeah.
It's like whether I'm physically down or mentally down or I'm anxious or you just don't want to be there or it's cloudy in Arizona, that'll throw me for a loop.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, there are so many days I walk in and I try to be a grump, but it's the second somebody sits at that bar, like,
you gotta turn it
hey
on.
guys, how are y'all doing?
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's almost sometimes maybe kind of a, now that I'm like saying that out loud, it's like almost maybe a blessing, because then by the end of the shift, I'm usually okay.
Yeah, you're in a good mood.
That's why it's like, this does fuel my battery. Like talking to people fuels my.
Or are you in a good mood because you know your shift's over?
I mean, probably both. But usually, like, it's hard to stay a grump.
No, it is.
Once you've started, but that's a different thing. We're back on the bad day, but it's like, yeah, God forbid we got back there and we were like,
God forbid we're real humans going through real life issues and we're single and don't have men and we hate our careers and we like, nobody just wants to be a bartender forever. I mean, if you do, that's great. But like, that's usually just like you're getting by and you're just figuring life out and, you know, but it's just like, not only is it mentally exhausting, but it's physically exhausting. My sleep schedule, jacked up. I'll have like 5 morning shifts and I'm like, okay, I'm getting into a pattern. Like, I'm getting home at like 6, having dinner, hitting the sack by 9. Yeah. And then
you feel like an adult, you feel like you have some structure for once in your life, like you're on top of it.
Yep. And then
the next random Saturday night shift, you get home at 3 in the morning.
Yeah. And then you're up because you got to shower, decompress. You're not falling asleep till like almost 5 a.m. And then you sleep the whole day. At least I do. Like, I'm a sleeper. You're usually up and sprecking, but like, then my schedule's all messed up. And then it goes back and forth. Like, it just like, and that takes a toll on your body and also your mental.
No, it messes me up bad because like, I don't sleep long, but even if I sleep till like 10 a.m., I feel like I've wasted a lot of my morning. I feel very unproductive because you wake up at 10, you don't really start getting going until 11, and then even then you don't really start like perusing around until like noon. Yeah. And then by the time like you're done with that first task, it's like 2 in the afternoon or whatever.
And you gotta leave for work at 3.
Well, I'm just saying, like you say, you had like an off day. I was thinking more of like an off day. If I have to work, I'm up. But then it's like I don't know, my day just feels really unproductive. I feel not myself. I feel really down that I wasted a day. It's like, it's weird how quickly it can throw you off.
No, it can. And
that's how I also know like this isn't my calling. Yeah. This isn't where I'm supposed to. I love
need a structure, a schedule.
I am such a creature of habit. I can't believe I've been in the industry for as long as I have because of that fact. I love structure. I am in bed by 9 p.m. if I can. And I'm waking up at 7 a.m.
That's why I had structure like my whole life. I had just from softball, like I'm going to this practice with this trainer, this day, this, everything. Like, I have a whole schedule. And then softball's gone. And now I'm like, okay, I have a hard time with like structuring my own life because I've always had it done for me. And so that's like another, like, there's a pro to being a bartender or server is like you do have the flexible schedules and do this, but then it's also like, I don't want that sometimes. Like, I want, tell me what to do. Tell me what time I need to be clocked in. And then like, that's going to be discipline. That's going to be my shift for the rest of my life. Like, you know?
Yeah. Hey, we're recording for like another 15 minutes. I just need you to stay down there and be as quiet as possible. Okay? Okay. All right. This seems to keep happening where we get slightly interrupted and I have no idea what my thought process was. So we're just going to jump to a different thought and just
jump to it.
Nothing happened.
Jump to it.
We're just going to jump to a topic that I think is important for us to hit. And that would be just the industry X crossover with God and religion and us trying to live, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Like,
an honoring, a God, like an honoring life.
Yep.
Because there is like a very fine line and it's hard to find the balance.
Because there's a lot of dark.
There's a lot of dark in the industry, whether that's substance abuse, whether that's alcoholism, which I guess is substance abuse, but whether that's drinking, drugs,
physical abuse, like a lot of things.
Just the type of people that you potentially are surrounding yourself with, whether that's coworkers or customers, or the pressure to partake in the clubbing and the drinking and just the pressure. There's a lot of pressure, and it's very. You don't hear a lot of the times like, oh, she's a good Christian girl who works at a nightclub.
Yeah.
Ever.
No.
Because you ideally don't want to put yourself in that situation.
No, you don't. And like, at least for us, we've never it's not like we're out here being like bottle girls. And like, no shame to them because they're getting their back.
High neck shirt on with long john jeans on.
You know, that's fine. Like, if that's the life you want to live, like, that's totally fine. Get your bag, girl. Like, I'm never going to judge.
I mean,
I'm never going to judge
their
you
bank accounts look really nice.
Get in your bag, girl. No. But, like, at least for us, like, we're surrounded with people who are, like, you know, in all of our previous jobs, it's like they want to drink. They want to do this. They're doing this in the bathroom. They're doing this, and this. And then it's like, no, I'm just here to make my money.
Here to be able to pay rent.
I just literally am just here.
I love a fun dinner. I do enjoy like having a glass of wine or a cocktail.
Yeah.
But I want to build relationships with these people, but it's like in the industry, a lot of the times the only way to make a deeper relationship is you're going to go out and drink. You're going to go out in the town. You're going to go out.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's fun, but it's not always what I want to do.
No, it's not. And it's like, and then it's, you also, and that's just like friends outside the industry too. It's just like,
that's a culture in general.
It's just the culture. And if you don't want to be my friend because I don't want to go get or have a shifty with you, then that's not a problem for me. That's a problem for you. Cause like I am fine with saying no. And a lot of people don't have an easy time saying no. And then it's just like a cycle. Cause then you do one shifty, then you want another, and then you're doing it every day. And then you know,
and then you're out on a Tuesday night. Like we used to do this. So it's like, it's not like we're completely innocent to the subject. But it's like, then it's like you do it on a Tuesday night and you get drunk, and then once again that throws off your sleep schedule, and that starts to mess up your mental. And then it's like, why don't you try this? And it's like one step further. Then it's like, then you're smoking. Then you're doing this in the bathroom with them. And then it's like, you're just
leads
out
you
of
down
whack.
a bad path.
So like to wrap back around to God, I feel like you definitely, like I've had fantastic conversations with bar guests about like church and God.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll mention like, do you work tomorrow? I'll be like, no, it's a Sunday. I don't work Sundays. Like I go to church, and then it'll like start a topic of conversation.
I always talk to people about like, they're like, what day? Like if I have a really good connection with a customer, I'm like, they're like, what days do you work? I'm like, well, I work every day except for Wednesday and Sunday because I have Bible study on Wednesday, and then I go to church Sunday. And then it's like, oh, what church do you go to? And then it's like, oh, what's your Bible study about this week? And then it's like,
you never know like what that could even do for somebody.
No, you don't. And that's like another thing. It's like that. And I've done this multiple times with like even like customers and our coworkers. I'm like, we talk about church or something. They're like, what church do you go to? I'm like, we go here and you should come with. Or like telling a customer like, oh, I'm here for a certain amount of time, but like I need like a church to go to. I'm like, go here. Like this is where we go. Like it's just like that one. And it's like that small thing is like that one invitation can truly change somebody's life.
Yeah, because you have no idea what you say or do and the way you act. You have no idea how that could influence someone ever. Like something so small, like literally yesterday I wore a Jesus Saves sweatshirt. And it's like even little things like that, like me walking around with that on proudly, and like maybe people are going to think about it.
Yeah.
I definitely know like I wore that and people were like looking at it.
Yeah.
Like I know our manager was looking at it, and just like they might not think anything of it, but also it's
like in the subconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, or like you and I have gone to like work before, like when one of us is working and like done our Bible study. People are like, oh, what are you doing? I'll be like, oh, my Bible study.
Yeah.
And it's like, you just never know if that could impact someone or lead to a conversation. And it's like, I think in the bar industry or service industry, I think you just do what you can.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm going to stand behind the bar and every time somebody
and have
says
a microphone and like, just like, you know,
be like, James 1:14 says, you know, or just be like, somebody, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like you have to have balance. And I think it's just like, you do what you can do. and you just have to hold yourself accountable.
Yeah.
Which once again goes into like the self-discipline of just, I don't know, if it's a Saturday night and then people want to go out after, but I know like I have church in the morning, one, I shouldn't really partake probably in the going out. And two, it's like you just have to be responsible. Like last thing I would ever want to do is to have to skip church because I was drinking the night before.
So, so
Old
hammered.
Reagan would maybe.
Yeah.
But like
Old Jaya would too.
Absolutely not. God is number one. He's priority always.
Absolutely. And even like before, like when I first started going to church, like I never had my Sundays off. I would work like Sunday nights, and you'd be like, "Just take the Sunday
just
off.
Take the Sunday off.
Just
You're
take
not
the Sunday."
Much.
And I'm like, I need to work, like whatever. And then like now I have my Sundays and Wednesdays off, and like that is my routine, and that is my structure because we both put God ahead of everything, and that's a part of our structure.
It is.
And that's what keeps us like grounded and like in our morals and like our faith is that like I am going to honor God regardless of the industry that I'm in, you know?
And I think consistency, the last thing on like that topic is like being consistent is probably even more important than being like vocal. Because I just feel like because then people start to like, the second they might think of something, like I've had coworkers, if they have any sort of interest of anything, they think to like come to us.
Yeah.
And they think to ask us questions.
Which I love that.
Yes. Or it's like they're struggling with something. It's like getting advice from like a godly woman is much different than getting advice from a worldly person.
Absolutely.
You know? And it's like not tooting anyone's horn. I'm just saying like the comfort and the advice that you get is very different. And I would hope that like people would maybe see that from us, that we could give like the godly advice and comfort and like reassurance to somebody who needs it.
Absolutely.
And even if that's a sad customer at the bar.
Yeah, you truly never know anybody's story. So I'm just going to put like my best self out there regardless. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. If you're going to be a snaggle to me, you might get a little ugly
like
side.
back around.
I'm like you get
want
me
to come
respect.
in at midnight when we close at 12:30 and then order a extravagant cocktail after all the dishes are done, all the liquor's put away, the chairs are staying near on the table, the lights are basically off,
music's off,
and then to sit there with a smile on your face.
And you know, it's the freaking people that are not just regular customers. It's the people that are also in the industry. The restaurants around like, Eureka's open a little later. We're gonna come and we're gonna order 17 old fashions and a Eureka sour and I'm
like, I am trying to go home just like you are.
Like, I'm just trying to relax.
Or it's just like the other day at work, I'll kind of finish on this, but it's like the other day at work, it is literally 12:29. We close at 12:30. We have the chairs up. We have all the dishes done. Like, we're starting to sweep. A gaggle of women comes in and they look around and they go, "Are you open?" And literally the manager hesitated. And I was like, "Don't you dare.
Don't open that little mouth."
He was like, "Well, what do you guys need? Do you see drinks?" And they're like, "We're looking for food." So he goes to the kitchen. The kitchen is so closed. He goes to the kitchen and like asks if they can like make anything. And I was like, that is a one-off situation. They didn't make anything.
Oh my gosh. I was about to,
but I'm like, take a clue, look at the hours of operation, look that you're coming in 1 minute before, and maybe look at your surroundings. The fact that we're all sitting there ready to go home with the chairs up.
This happened to me last night. I had closed. We have like a garage door that goes out to the patio. Closed it. I had 3 guys sit on the patio bar stools with the garage down, tap on my window, and be like,
"Shut up!"
And I forgot to tell you. Literally, we're like pounding on it, lifted up. When the door next to the garage door is open, I walked out the door. I said, "If you guys need to come inside, or if you guys want to get service, you have to come inside." And they like barely speaking English. And I'm like, "Do you not understand? Like, if you see this is down and you see my chairs
Wait, what
coming."
time of day is this?
We close at 11:30. This was at like 11:15.
Oh, heck no. Goodbye.
And they were there till 11:45.
Yeah, of course they were.
I had to get them to leave.
It's like,
and I'm like, I understand, like, if you, like, they didn't speak English, so, like.
Well, they never did.
But I'm like, do you not, like, context clues? You don't need to, like, the door's closed.
Yeah.
The bar is closed.
Note to everyone, we'll end on this. This is a simple a simple tip to survival. Don't, like, literally don't go anywhere unless it's like, don't go to a sit-down restaurant within 45 minutes of them closing.
Yes.
Like, I know that sounds crazy to someone who doesn't understand, but like the last hour is we're cleaning and we're leaving.
And the kitchen, like, the kitchen takes
close.
a long time to
does.
close. Like, they take a long time to close.
And a lot of times the kitchen is the people who are there the longest, and they have the longest shifts. They're there the most. They're doing the most.
They have the most cleaning.
Yeah.
Like, they have to grease remove everything.
And like there's always instances, like if McDonald's closes at midnight and it's 11:50, we'll say 11:45. I would. It's McDonald's. I don't know. It's like such a double standard.
It is such a double standard, but like I don't know. I don't know.
It is like different. Like I still probably wouldn't. Like with fast food, I still like 20 minutes.
But the thing is that like fast food, they have things prepared. So that kitchen's probably buttoned down, but they got a couple burgers on the heater waiting for it.
Yeah, they're waiting.
You know, like they're waiting. They're gonna like toss them at the end of the night.
Don't give an F and they'll just say, "Nah, we're closed."
Yeah.
Like Taco Bell's had their ice cream, or McDonald's has their ice cream machine broken half the time. Taco Bell's Baja Freezy.
I'm not gonna lie. If anybody like orders a sour, I'm like, out of egg whites. Even though I got a full thing in the back, but I'm not gonna make that for you right now. Like, relax.
I get lazy towards the end of my shift. All right, we could talk about this forever.
If our manager sees this, gonna be pissed at me.
Yeah, we could talk about this forever. We might have to do a part 2. Maybe we'll have to hone it in a little.
We're gonna need to hone, because there's so many things we didn't even know.
We didn't even skip the top.
We didn't skip the top, and we also didn't know what we were gonna say because there are so many things we can't say.
Like I'm just like word vomiting.
No, we are, because there's just a lot. And like next time we can get into we'll do a part 2, get into the nitty gritty, and we'll talk about some like good times. You know, we'll talk about some good times. But this is just like
there's so much. These
are the things that piss us off that you should not do.
From this episode or the next episode?
From this episode.
Oh, some.
Yeah,
it was a wide variety.
I forgot what we even talked about.
I know. We were all over the place. So we're going to end it here before we keep rambling, but we'll definitely do a part 2 if you like this episode. Let us know what you'd like to hear more of on this topic, because there's a lot. And take note. There's a couple things that some people really should.
Yeah, so have your notebooks ready.
Yeah. We will see you. I will see you next week. Jay's got a week off.
I'm out of here.
You're out of here.
Off the pod.
You're done in this town.
I'm done in this town.
But we love you lots, and we will see you on our next episode.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
Let's do a thumbnail.
Are we like smiling, or what do you want to do?
I don't know. I feel like we should like look, but like I don't know. I'm stressed. All right, you probably got what I want to say.
Okay. You're supposed to catch it.
Oh.
And throw it back.
Oh.
I didn't even do it right.
Wait, how do you do it?
You throw it up. Wait for it. Hey! I don't know
what was that called?
Whoa! I didn't even do.
Whoa! There was like a sound. It was like whoa. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's an audio for that.
I just like literally cringed.
We're done. Peace out.
We should have made some MasterChef. While we were talking about this, we should have like made one while we're doing this little.
And the pickle and the banana.
And if you're making a meal with a pickle and a banana, you need help.
We gotta go.
I'm relaxing till Bible study.